Hi everyone. Today we will continue in the same chapter entitled Financial Math. In the previous session, we explained new concepts as wages, salaries, etc. So in this session, we will explain and we will give some information about additional payments. So what we mean by additional payments, what are the different type of additional payments, and how to deal and to compute the total payment of a given employee with some additional payments. So additional payments, we mean by additional payments, or we can have as additional payment as overtime, like the overtime can be, for example, can be time and a half. So in this case, the employee is paid at one and a half times the normal hourly rate of pay. Okay, so we multiply the normal hourly rate of pay by one and a half, or can be double time where the normal payment should be multiplied by 2. Okay, so if the overtime payment is time and a half, so then hourly wages equal to normal hourly wages by one and a half. Double time, if the overtime payment is double time, then hourly wages or hourly payment equal to normal hourly wages by 2. Okay, so we can also in the end we can compute the total wages or the total payment of a given employee by the addition of the normal payment plus the overtime. So, so Ben normally works a 35-hour week as a kitchen hand and is paid $18.90 per hour. Calculate his total wages for a week. So we have hourly payment. Hourly payment we multiplied by a weekly number of our working hour. So 35, we multiply it to obtain weekly payment. So after that, we have the weekly payment, or that we nominated by or by normal pay. Okay, normal pay is equal to the weekly payment without overtime. Okay, so normal payment equal to 18.90 by the 35, plus we want to add the bonus or the overtime equal to 5 hours per week. Okay, so 5 hours, we multiplied 5 hours by the normal rate or the normal hourly payment by one and a half. Okay, so we multiply the hourly payment by one and a half, then one and a half, it is equal to 1.5, then we multiply it after that by 5, which is equal to the number of overtime hours. Okay, then to the total is to add the normal payment with the overtime. Very easy. So in the following exercises, Ajnazika normally works a 28-hour week. So we have 28 as normal working hour per week and is paid $22.36 per hour. So we have hourly payment. To obtain the normal payment, we should multiply the hourly payment by 28 hour. Okay, so and the overtime is given by 3 hours at time and a half. So we multiply the normal payment per hour by one and a half. Then we multiply it by 3 hours. We added to the weekly payment to obtain finally the total wages. Okay, so how to obtain also the overtime? Overtime hours is can be concluded or can be computed using we subtract the normal hour of the week from the working hours per week. So like in exercise, in the exercise 6, Tim, it paid $18.60 per hour for a normal 35-hour week and time and a half for any extra hours worked. How much would he earn for a week in which he worked 40 hours? In this week, he worked 40 hours. We have, in this 40 hours, we have a normal number of hours is 35 per week. So we can conclude that concluded that the overtime hour equal to 540 minus 35, so 5 hours. And we can continue to solve this question as the previous ones. So in the next exercise, we have like for example, if we have an hybrid uh, type of overtime, Rena normally works 35 hours per week as an analyst, is paid 36.15 per hour. Calculate her total wages for a week in which she works an additional 5 hours at time and a half, and the 3 hours at double time. So we have 5 hours at time and a half, and the three. We have two types here. So first, we calculate the normal payment, 36 by 35. Okay, so then we calculate the payments, the overtime with a time and a half by 5 by 36.15 15 and by 1.5 plus and plus the overtime 3 hours. We multiply the 3 hours by 36, the normal rate of payment by 2. Okay, so easy. So we add the three amount, or the normal payment with the overtime, which is the addition of the payment of the 5 hours at time and a half, and the amount given by obtained from the overtime of 3 hours at double time. Okay, so we added the two amounts to obtain finally the total wages. Okay, so very easy to to solve the exercise 7 by yourself. Okay, and the exercise 8, 9, 10, very easy, are very similar to the previous ones. In the exercise 12, we have Rob is paid $26.30 per hour. He is paid the normal rate for the first 6 hours. So the first 6 hours of working, he is paid the normal rate, and then the next 2 hours he is paid as time and then a half, and the double time for any other time. So we can take as a hint like daily working hours equal to 7 for the normal hours rate, as a normal hours rate, the next 2 hours as time and a half, and the remainder hours as double time. So for example, if we take the first statement, 8, 8, we have 7 normal hours rate, so we calculate the normal rate, normal payment, and we added to the overtime issued from the time and a half from 1 hour. Okay, 9 equal to 7 plus 2, because we have 2 here and we can reach 2. So 10 can be written as 7 plus 2 plus 1, where 1 is refer respectively to the number of hour paid as double time. Okay, so very easy also to complete the exercise from here. So as a type of additional payment, we have weekend, night, and public holiday loadings. Okay, so in this section, if the weekend payment is time and a half, then weekends rates equal to normal rate by 1.5. Double time, then weekend rate equal to normal rate by 2. So very easy also to first compute the weekday wage, weekend wage, then add that and the two amounts to obtain the total wages. Okay, as we written as we wrote, sorry, as we wrote here. Okay, so in the following exercises, we can easily take the steps and adopt these steps by first calculate the weekday wage, the weekend wage, and to add the two amounts to obtain the total wages. So as Rakesh is paid $31.68 per hour for work on weekdays, so in weekdays, and time and a half for weekend. Okay, time and a half for weekend. So we can calculate the amount, the weekend wage from the time and complete the following. His weekend rate, okay, weekend rate equal to 31.68 by 1.5. Okay, if we have total wage for working 17 hours during the week, so week day wage equal to 17 by the normal rate, okay, equal to 538.56, and 5 hours on the weekend. 5 hours we multiply, so the weekend rate by 5, and we add the two amount here, okay, to obtain finally the total wages. So you can take also the 14 and the 17 as homework, and you can find all the details for 15 and 16 here. Okay, so very easy. And the third type of additional payments, we have bonuses. Okay, as bonuses, if the bonus payment is n month's salary, so bonus equal to month's salary by n. We multiply it by the number of month's salary. If the bonus payment is of n% of the yearly wages, so bonus equal to n over 100 by yearly salary. Okay, so it is very easy to compute that. Like here, Sevta works as a clerk and earns a salary of 74,760 per year dollar at the end of the year. Her employer pays her a bonus of 1 month's salary. So we have the yearly payment, and so we should deduce and evaluate the monthly salary because the bonus equal a monthly salary. Okay, so normally the monthly salary equal to the yearly salary divided by 12. We obtain the bonus amount. Jenny works as a secretary and earns per year. At the end of the year, he pays her bonus of 1 month's salary. So also we calculate the bonus as monthly salary from the yearly salary by dividing it by 12. Also, it is equal to 4,883.33 at the nearest cents. So easy to complete the following one. Okay, so you have all the details. So finally, we have also as a type of additional payments, we have holiday loading. So normally holiday loading, are known by also leave loading, is an extra payment given to permanent employees when they take their annual recreation leave. It is usually calculated so the definition is of the holiday loading is equal to 17.5% of 4 weeks normal salary. So in the first step, we calculate the 4 week normal salary and we multiply it by 17.5%, which is equivalent to multiply it by 0.175. Okay, we multiply the normal 4 week payments by 0.175. So it is easy to calculate it using the following exercises. Madison earns $184 per week, okay, per week. So first we search for the 4 weeks 4 weeks payments by multiplying the weekly payments by 4. Okay, then to compute the holiday loading, we multiply the 4 weekly payment that we multiply it by 17.5%, which is equal to 0.175. So in this case, to obtain the total payment, we add the normal payment. Here, the normal payment should be calculated for the 4 weeks because we are talking the basics period here is 4 weeks. So the normal payment should be calculated for the 4 weeks by multiplying the weekly payments by 4. So we take this amount and we add the additional payment, which is the holiday loading equal to 618.1 to obtain finally the total payment, which is amount equal to $4,154.8. So it is very easy to complete by yourself the following exercises, the remainder exercises, and you have hints on the right of the screen. So thank you for listening, and I'm waiting for any of your question. And bye bye.